Hello, it is Thursday, January 22nd, 6:49 a.m. Now, this is day 7. I did it. I reached one week. It was good. It wasn't hard. I actually look forward to doing it. So, it was fun. Hopefully, I just keep on going. 1 week at a time, whatever. Um, Let me see. Today, I went to the gym. I ain't did nothing. It's been a week. I finally started on actually writing my my book. Now I did 2 pages. I could have did a little more, but I was like, let me just stop. So I did one scene basically. So that 2 pages was one scene. I was doing the dialogue or whatever, and kind of proud of it. I might let me see. Let me actually pull it up. I might just read it on here. But before that, yeah, I watched Interstellar. Interstellar was fire. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. I like movies that basically, basically it was like a loop. Like the story's like a loop. If you know about it, so they did this, whatever. This happened, so they had to do this, and then this happened, and then they did that, and you feel me? It's just all a loop. You feel me? So man, it was really good. It was really good. It's about time travel, and they went into a black hole. I mean, yeah, a black hole, and time is relative there. So they went into a black hole, and stuff happened, and the astronauts age like 1 hour on that planet was 23 years of life. So everybody was aging around them a day and age and different things like that. And something happened, it was really good. I liked it. So yeah. Oh, I gotta watch C. I gotta catch up. I think I'm gonna finish it today. Yo, I look so dark here. I think it's the white balance. It's crazy. Black people never wear white shirts, bro. Cause on camera, it's bad. But yeah, so I started writing. Definitely won't be able to see this, huh? Yeah, of course. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and actually say it. Me saying that, okay, the intro, I still haven't fixed the intro, whatever. I just went straight into writing. The intro is still the same. I'm gonna read the intro. This is definitely gonna be changed, but the moon landing was fake, or maybe it was real. Both statements cause a divide between opposing parties. But what if they're both right? Now, you feel me? That do sound like a news article, so whatever. Now, this is how we get into the story. A wrenching static noise mixed with crackling, followed by a voice that is, if you don't focus. Okay, I read that all the way wrong. Let me do it again. A wrenching static noise mixed with crackling, followed by a voice that, if you don't focus hard enough, you will fail to understand. Okay, Neil, we see you coming down the ladder now, by the man over the intercom. Neil replied, I'm at the foot of the ladder. The limb footpad are only depressed in the surface about 1 to 2 inches. I'm going to step off the limb now. His reply contained noticeable exhaust in between. Somewhat sounded like if his lungs are constricted. As he descends the creaking ladder, the last step, he pauses for a moment before he proceedingly hopped down, landing on 2 feet. Although a steep jump, the landing to him felt soft. The force felt comparable to a sixth of what it usually does. This is not surprising because the location of the landing is not on Earth, but of the moon. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, Neil said. This statement was meant for a moment that would alter human history. Its impact would cause a rippling effect to not only America, but to the world. This monumental moment was followed by one word. Cut! Heard from a megaphone with its sound rippling off the walls. Followed by instant, indistinct. I wrote this. Followed by instant, indistinct chatter. I might have to change that. Everyone is moving swiftly. Footsteps resonated the sound of an off-key 100-man marching band. A few head towards Neil as he detached his helmet, needing assistance to remove the wire that is stuck to his suit. It's revealed that this is a studio set depicted as the moon. While constructing the product, I mean, while constructing the production crew on setting up the next shot, the man with the megaphone come up to Neil. Great shot. Your acting was great. While we set up the next scene, take 5, said the director. As he head towards a group of individuals standing in the back overseeing the production, everyone can sense a strong vibe of seriousness coming from the group. All dressed up in suits and ties, badges identifying them as government officials. The director finally reached the group, followed by the sounds of heels swiftly knocking against the ground and a TV car being pulled. His assistant wheels it in front of them. The director grabs a remote from her, rewinding the film to view what's supposed to be the first steps on the moon. What do you think? Says the director. Is this the finished product? Asked by one of the government officials. No, we had to do some post-editing in order to smooth out here and here, director said as he points to spots on the TV. Get it ready in time to be broadcasted live on... my fault, let me stop. Let me not do the voice. Get it ready in time to be broadcasted live all major TV networks and radio stations, said by another government official. And make sure everything is corrected. Can't afford any hiccups. The group started heading towards the door in a hastily fashion, followed by the director who was half step behind them. Struggling to keep up while voicing his concerns to the director. The director says, "You make it seem like our lives are on the line if we don't perfect this fabricated landing. Why can't we tell people what happened up there? They might understand." One of the officials abruptly stopping his tracks and do a complete 180, putting his face close enough to the director where he can even where he is able to smell the last thing he have eaten. Oh my God, tweet that a little. This caused both the director and his assistant to instinctively jump back. In a stern tone voice, he said. "We still haven't truly grasped what happened up there." In an authoritative voice, "This is for the better." He turns around, leaving them both stun locked as they watch the double traffic doors slam behind them. That's scene 1. Hopefully that's interesting. I try to do as descriptive. Try to I really want to when somebody if this somebody's reading it to you, you can picture everything. I want you to be able to picture the set. I want you to be able to picture everybody rumbling, trying to get the set all perfect in the background. Neil sitting there hanging, from the wire or whatever. I want you to picture the government officials. You can have an idea, have your eyes closed. You can have an idea what they look like, but everybody should have the same general consensus of, yeah, they mean business. They mean business. You don't want to mess with them. This better get done, or something may happen if it's not perfect. And I want you to feel the grave, how grave the situation is. So yeah, hopefully I did a good job. I just wrote this. I didn't even review it with nobody. I skimmed over myself. I told you when I was reading a few things I got to tweak, but that's here or there. You feel me? So yeah, hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's interesting. You're like, oh, hold on now. You feel me? Hold on. Hopefully it wasn't confusing going from I wanted to basically I'm looking at it as a movie, so I wanted to use the real moon landing. So the beginning lines or whatever is from the real YouTube landing, right there. You feel me? Moon landing. And yeah, then I just snap, boom, we in the set. So yeah, that's how I want to do. Well, yeah, that's good. Day 7, the cycle. I'm call it the cycle. So first week complete, done. Uploading, all that. Mental health. Hey, since I got this done, I actually finally started. I'm feeling good. I'm at about 8.5, 9. You feel me? You feel me? 8.5, 9. I got food and thing. You feel me? I had a good meal yesterday. Word. Good meal coming up today. Word. I'm good. Hope I have a good workout. Everything's good. I'm chilling. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. All right. Well, that's it. Day 7. What is today? It's actually 7 o'clock right now. 7 o'clock. January 22nd. Mm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I've been kind of, my sleep schedule has been kind of like, okay, I woke up early. So, in the afternoon, I usually talk to my friends. I'm low-key kind of like ghosting them, but not for a valid reason. I mean, not on purpose. So yeah. But one of my friends called me at 1. I'm like, why you call me at 1? Like 1 a.m. I mean, I was up. I was up, but I didn't see it, and I was about to call back. So that's something I got to work on. Shout out to my bros. You feel me? Hopefully they know I love them, bro. I do anything for them. Sometimes I just be in my mode. I be locked in and whatever. But now I started the book. I gotta post. I've been posting on TikTok on a whatever. I think on this TikTok I might post this one right here. I'm gonna post my story because I really want to get feedback. So I'm gonna post hashtag, read the story, post hashtag, whatever. And yeah, so I can get some views and some people can talk or whatever. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Might even post about my other TikTok, you know, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Do a skit or whatever. So yeah. Bye. See you later. Day 7.